Welcome back to Open Your Eyes. Our next conversation, we're going back a little bit in time with Dell and the Sensations Band. And joining me is none other than Phil, also known as Philbert Smart. And he is a Belizean vocalist that was once a part
of... Player,
he was the oh, you were the keyboard player.
Dell was
the vocalist and the lead singer. But you were the keyboard player with Dell and the Sensations. And this was a band that was straight out of Gales Point, Malante Village from 1967. Good morning, Mr. Phil. Thank you so much for joining me.
I'm really pleased to be here.
I'm really pleased to have you here. I have to say that when it comes to the foundations of our Belizean music, we are always, well, I'm personally always inspired and amazed at how many persons have been pioneering Belizean music for so long. And you would know, and I think for our viewers, they should know that Dell and the Sensations is a Belizean band from Gales Point that had its taste in Brockdown music, basically putting Brockdown on the international stage. You guys definitely flourished in Los Angeles and other parts of the United States. But talk to us a little bit about Dell and the Sensations and how you guys got started.
Okay, the group started with my brother Dell, who passed away about 3 or 4 years ago. He started the group, and Keith, the drummer, joined him in Los Angeles.
Okay.
When I came to Los Angeles, I joined the group, and I took over the management.
Okay.
And after I did that, the group excelled by the cohesiveness and the familial makeup of the band. Caused us to work together. Eventually, we became the most wanted Caribbean band in Los Angeles.
Yeah. And now Los Angeles has one of the largest Belizean diaspora populations.
That's correct.
And I really wanted to ask you in terms of how you guys made your music. Are there any songs that we would know or my generation would know?
Well, when we first came to Belize in 1979, we know that Belize was on the threshold of independence. One of the first songs that we actually wrote was one called Belize United. That said, and we used some of the lyrics from the Prime Minister's speech. This 10 September, we got to remember that Belize was on the threshold of independence. You know?
Yes, sir.
And the one that says, and you hear a lot of the bands still use some of the phrase, que viva Belize, que viva Belize. That was Dell and the Sensations started it. But if we back up a little bit, a lot of the older folks would know Dell and the Sensations by the song that we made famous called Tears on My Pillow. You know, when we talk about this song, and everybody probably know it, but they don't know it's Dell and the Sensation. That says, baby, every night I wake up crying, tears in my pillow, pain in my heart, you in my mind. You know, the older folks would, some younger folks do know about it, but...
So you're here to promote almost like a memoir of Dell and the Sensations. This is a story about your band.
Yes.
And this book is called The Pride of Belize.
The Pride of Belize.
And what can we find in here? So I've been looking at it. There's a little bit of biography about where you all got started and so forth. But tell us a little bit more about the book.
Okay. The reason I wrote the book is that there are a number of young Belizeans that don't know about Dell and the Sensations. When they come to my office in Los Angeles, they see all the pictures, and I said, ask them, you know that band? They said, no. Have you ever heard of the band? No. But they hear our music, because we have new music that all the younger kids are dancing to. Like Daddy Daddy, Something Bite Me. I'd rather be an old man's sweetheart than a young boy fool. All of those songs. But they didn't know that it was us. Because the DJs, they don't announce who, they play the music, but they don't announce and say who.
Who's singing?
Who is singing.
Yes. So you all have been internationally known. You all have been Belizean known. So this is just a way for, I guess, for future generations to know and understand the impact that you guys make.
Well, that is what we're saying. We are encouraging the young musicians to strive to be successful. The only way that can happen is if it takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and perseverance in order to excel in anything. So we want to be a mentor or a beacon for young Belizean musicians, not only Belizean musicians, for all Belize. We not only want people to know about Belizeans to know about Dell and the music that we do, but we want to make the world know, to help to make the world know about Belize.
I have a final question when it comes to a little bit of what is in the book. The conch soup controversy. What up with the conch soup controversy? I saw you also have a record called Conch Soup.
Oh yeah, Dell and the Sensations is the first band that ever recorded Punta Rock music in the studio. When we first came here, they had Punta Rock on cassettes, but we are the first one that recorded Punta Rock music. Now, Conch Soup was a sign-off thing for Songs Incorporated. Just a little chorus. But what I did, we added lyrics, English lyrics to Conch Soup. We added musical instrumentation, and we recorded Conch Soup. But when we recorded Conch Soup, I copyrighted Conch Soup. When I copyrighted Conch Soup, I said Chico Ramos, because he was the leader of Songs Incorporated, put his name on there, and I put my name in there, Phil Smart, because I was the leader of Dell and the Sensations. So it was copyrighted. We used to travel all over the US and play. We opened Banda Blanca from Honduras. They opened a show for us in Tucson, Arizona. But when they heard us playing Conch Soup, they jumped on the stage with their maracas and all of those things and played along with us. But 3 months later, they recorded Conch Soup. They put Spanish lyrics, but they also used the lines that Dell and the Sensations created and things like that. And they said the song were their song.
Okay, so
only to find out that the song was copyrighted. It wasn't their song. So, Conch Soup was nominated for a Latin Grammy.
Wow.
And who you think the Sopa de Caracol that Banda Blanca did? Who you think the Grammy Award people wrote and say, your song has been nominated for a Latin Grammy? Dell and me.
Dell and the Sensations.
Yeah, Phil Smart.
Phil Smart.
But some people were saying that Dell and the Sensations stole Conch Soup. We didn't steal Conch Soup. We saved Conch Soup.
So what we are showing there on the screen right now is, I believe it was the first annual Music and Park Fest in Belize in 1992.
Oh yeah, that was jam to Conch Soup.
Yes, then a jam to Conch Soup. Yeah. Right? And that's Dell and the Sensations.
That's Dell and the Sensations.
Beautiful. I have to say, Mr. Phil, you know, the fact that we're able to still have you here in person, you've written this book to tell the story about Dell and the Sensations. Where can we buy this book?
Well, right now you can go on Amazon.
Okay.
Amazon.com. But I'm looking to see if we can get it published, because it's self-published.
Okay.
I wrote the book. My wife helped me with the proofreading and things like that. My daughter did the foreword, and my son did the cover.
So it's a family written
That is
book,
correct.
published and written book. And so we can go on Amazon right now. And the book is called The Pride of Belize.
Dell and the
Dell
Sensations.
and the Sensations. And I
Pride
think
of
that
Belize.
it's a beautiful story to talk about the foundations of music in Belize.
Thank you.
We don't recognize where our music has been for the past few decades, and I commend you and thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you. And remember that although the band do not perform anymore, we still produce records and things. We're still doing new music.
And it is owned by Smart Records.
Smart Records, right?
Wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So much. All right, we are going to take another quick break and we'll be back with more. Open your eyes, don't go away.